Check, check, mic check. And we're good! Alright, I'm getting that all started. Give me a shakerondo here to hop on so that I can see the live chat. Hop on. There we go. So that I can see the... Okay. All right. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, so here we go. Thank you. And boom, let's start Fortnite. So yeah, it's been 60 days in Save the World. So I thought I'd do a little quick video because I haven't done a couple of videos in a while. I think it's been about a couple of weeks. Had some rough times, so it sucked. Oh, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's hop over to Save the World. And we'll do a quick video on what my... I don't know what exactly to call it. Is it my locker? Is it my stash? Is it my whatever, since I'm still kind of new to the game? I was just going to take you guys around and show you what I got in the first 60 days of game playing. So, not that bad. And then later, we'll get into some of the other things that have to do with time stamping and whatnot. So, we'll change everything around when we get to it, you know. Let's see, I may be a little loopy today. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning because I've been a little sick and a little in pain. So, a little loopy from no sleep, but let's see what we can do about that. While I'm waiting... There we go, get that thrown right up there. And as you can see, logged in for 60 days, and I get my 20 gold. Yay! There we go. Yes, I already did get all my Founders Pack rewards. I didn't show off any of those because, you know, everyone who's gotten Save the World has gotten a Founders Pack before, so... Oh, it's a gift box! Is this what I've been working on for maybe the last 2 days? I think so. Oh, yeah! So you know what I did? I went into Battle Breakers. Battle Breakers! And went in there and I played my butt-ski off. Well, I played my half-ass off, I guess that's the best term for it. And I unlocked some dudes. So yes, I unlocked... Oh, why do you have to give me the names that make my dyslexia go bad? Kuro Homaru. I may get that wrong. Homura, I don't know. But dude looks fantastic. Dude looks absolutely awesome. And there she is, and Ryzar. She's supposed to be a really good ninja that has some really cool extra abilities to put into teams. So, yeah, I had to get her too. So we'll just collect that and close it right up. Alright, so, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's, no. I guess I said locker when I shouldn't have, because really, you know, I ain't got much in here except for, you know, my characters. So I guess I should have called it, like, hero or command update, I guess. Oh well, maybe I'll change that in the title later. Alright, so let's go right in here. And we'll manage, I guess I did get some new heroes. Alright, so right in here... because we had a reset on the event store, as long as you had gold and whatnot, you could rebuy characters. So right now, for the last two months, I worked on buying these 2 pirate characters. Now, you should have, and I agree with a lot of different game players on this one now, you should have 3 in your set. 1 to play, 1 to put in your collection book, and 1 to use for expeditions. But I am not that high of a game player yet, so I'm not really doing too much for my collection book. I'm trying to get playas. I want parts and pieces. So right now I do have my 2 here, but one of them is definitely my exhibition dude. He goes off on exhibitions 4 or 5 hours a day, does a nice job, comes back, brings some cool stuff. Then I've earned these 2 guys right here, Carbide and the Cloak Star, from the recent Blockbuster event. Now, once again, just, what was it, the 19th? They reset the Blockbuster event, so I plan to go through that and re-get these 2 characters. Now, have they been giving out anybody else from the Blockbuster event? Yes, they have. It's been in the store, as you can see. I did get Diecast Jonesy for that Going Commando bonus damage perk. You gotta get that if you still can. This is going to be time-stamped now, I guess, so that do this all before June 30th, 2020, because all of these are going to be gone if you can buy them from the store. So, I'm supposed to be also working on, what was that, Diecast, I think it's Diecast Ramirez, getting her as well for her reload perk upgrade. As you can see, I'm only level 24, so I haven't even upgraded these guys past level 10 yet, so I don't even have the commander perks yet. And everyone's gonna say, oh, you're a noob. Well, you know what? I take my time playing games. I took 60 days to just go through I just mostly did dungeons, I gotta admit. I did a lot of dungeons once I knew how to get cash to get all of these people, because that's how I got Bunny Brawler Luna, and Buccaneer Ramirez, and, no, Crossbones Barrett I got from the... here it is, Seawolf Jonesy. These are the ones that I actually have bought from the store, the event store as well, to try and actually make a pretty good team next to the characters that I've been pulling out of the Pirate Llamas, so that you can get the extra coconuts and the increased club damage, which helps with peg legs, which is my favorite weapon. You know, shake a leg. I only got one, so I always have to pick up a peg leg if I can. So I'm really loving this. You know, Blake Beard, the Blackhearted, his whole stash thing where you have to use him and like 3 other pirates. Love it. Absolutely love it. And so right now, pretty much the pirate team is my main go-to for right now. So it's like, if I need to play as a soldier, I'll play as Carbide. And then I'll flip in Buccaneer Ramirez, Crossbones Barrett, and Privateer Hype. And then we'll get all 3 of those working. And then it's either, depending on how I do it, I only have 5 right now. I gotta open up my 6th character. Yo, what's up? Hey, my epic is the same as my gamer tag, Regen. Regen Deadpool. Yeah. I was typing it. I realized. So yeah, so what I did was I started collecting all of the pirate people while I still could, and you're gonna be getting more of these guys in a little bit if you're playing Save the World, because on the 30th, they're gonna take all the tickets that you've accumulated through playing all the games, and they're gonna convert them into pirate llamas. So you're probably going to get most of these non-paid for pirates. There we go. Thank you. I will accept that in a little bit. I just don't want to get off my screen right now. So what I've done is I've started to work on those, and as you can see, I've gone through the dungeons quite a bit, and I've got myself a Swamp Knight, and I got myself a Monster Ken as well. The dungeons reset, so Right now, you can go through. I think you get him by doing the crypts twice, and I think you get Monster Ken after doing the grotto. It's either twice or 3 times. I believe it's twice, though. So you get some pretty cool characters there. I've got them just saved because I don't want them going anywhere. I haven't really leveled them up. I've only leveled up people that I kind of need, like Survivalist Jonesy. His perk's just too awesome to not have in there, so I haven't gotten a better one yet. So I'm just leaving him, you know, a little blue. And then let's see, is there anybody else I've really been working on? Yeah, I got the pirates because I wanted to have the ability. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Oh yeah. I got my Deadpool headgear here, and I got my two dual pistols in the back there. I've had before they even got brought into Fortnite. All right. Now, I wanted to see this. I've been actually using her crystal daggers in-game, and they are pretty nasty in, Battle Breakers! That's the only way I can say it. I've been playing that game for like 2 days, off and on, and so, for my phone's getting a little old, so it keeps dying. So as it starts up again, all I hear is, Battle Breakers! So, let's see. We've got her with her base damage. I will start throwing her into a lot more, I will start throwing her into more ninja builds with other Kunai Storm characters, because I think she's pretty good at that. Haven't exactly seen Seismic Smash too much, but I'm willing to throw him in a few times and see what that can turn out to be. It could be pretty interesting, just for the fun of it. I don't think I'd make it an OP hero build, but it could certainly work. But I do want to make sure that they are in my favorites, because I like them. They're special. They're really special. Alright, so let's see. You got my heavy base Kyle. Most of the ones that I have up here saved, even though they're blue and purple, are just because I really, really like their abilities. So if I can get a epic or legendary, you know, base Kyle, I will pop this one down, put them in the book, and get a new one. All of these guys, if they're around, it's because of I've already got one copy, and I just haven't gotten around to making a second yet. Alrighty then. I forgot I actually use him in my ninja builds when, like, throwing stars. You know, pretty simple. Alright, so yeah, every one of these characters, you know, for me at least radiates off of something else, and if I can only use top tier characters, you can clearly see how well my build will be. So most times it's, if I use Bunny Brawler, Luna, I will still have 3 pirates in my team so I can get the extra stuff, and then I'll still throw on Shock Trooper Renegade so that I can always drop down that shockwave whenever I want. With this scenario, if I were to ever get Seawolf Jonesy leveled up high enough, I would switch him and Bunny Brawler Luna just so that I could do the double shockwave damage and keep Brawler Luna around for the extra egg bombs, because that would just be too much fun. Way too much fun. Let's see, is there anybody... Oh, right, I should put him up in my favorites, because I don't have one like him yet. Yeah, I don't have his ability in here yet, so... Building repair speed, yes, I need that for Constructor. And that's a pretty good Constructor build right there. Vanguard Southie, okay. That's somebody new. Yeah, so if I got doubles of these, they probably are already in my bank, and I don't have to worry about them. Alright, let's head over to schematics. Oh boy. All I can say about schematics is they are random as hell. They really are. I was trying for the longest time just to get the broadside, because I think it's just a great trap, and it really is. But, oh boy. It is really, really, really hard to get. This one down here, I haven't made it one of my favorites yet, only because I just got it the other day, but that was one of the ones I actually paid for in one of the, what was it? I think that was a golden, a giant trap smorgasbord one, or something like that. Not used to opening llamas yet, but they're a lot of fun. As you can see, I've been getting a lot of pirate stuff, so I bought the bowler so that it could specifically work with, you know, Blakebeard, because he does, I think it's 20% now, and when you become commander, 40% extra cannonball damage. Well, this thing only shoots, right down there at the bottom, fires cannonballs that damage and knock back groups of enemies. So what I've noticed is that if you shoot it through an enemy, it'll hit the first enemy, and then usually it'll still keep going and then fall to the ground. When it hits the ground, it'll do area splash damage, and then it'll bounce on again for another area splash damage. So when you see, where is it? Yeah, there it is. When you see it down there at the bottom, the ammo cost is 3. It's actually worth it, because it does. If you get it to hit right, it will do 3 bounces, and it'll do that much damage each time it bounces. So I find it to be great, and if you can loop it with characters that some of the other characters that I don't have yet, like what is that 8-bit dude? You know, whenever you use rocket launcher or explosive ammo, it has the ability to not consume ammo. Throw him into your tiers and see if you can just go nuts with the bowler. Same thing with here, the blunderbuss. Both of these are in the item shop right now until June 30th. So if you've got the gold, get them. Get multiples of them. I don't got the gold. I'm brand new. But if you're an old school player, keep buying extra copies, because physical damage, you could always go ahead and get yourself a nice one that's got water or another element to it, basic, without you having to use any of your resources to re-perk or upgrade. So let's see, I'd have to say, we'll go over here. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a few of my favorite traps sitting right up here right now. I gotta work on this one so that it goes up to level 10. But all of these ones were given to me right at the start of the game, so I just kind of worked with them. Let's see, what other pieces of information can I give you guys? I did do some studying on this piece. For the amount of damage that it does, when it is completely maxed out at blue, there is no reason for you to bring it up to orange, like epic or legendary at all, because what'll happen is you'll start using up way more material than it's worth for the damage output. Like if I were to add, you know, let's see, 3 planks, or if I were to go up to like 9 planks, 3 duct tape, and, or no, yeah, 2 duct tape and 4 twine, then I would expect to get a multiplied amount upon the damage. Nope. Yeah. Yep. And then, let's see, so as of right now, yes, I do have a bunch of extras here that I kind of have to sit and go through and, you know, kind of filter out, see which ones I like better than others. I'm not really into the whole re-perking part yet, but I'll get there soon enough. And then, yeah, these are some of the weapons that I have to get rid of. I've got these ready to go. I haven't put them in the book or any... Well, this one actually I got multiples of. It's the only reason why I'm keeping it is because it looks kind of fun. But I'm not getting rid of anything yet because I haven't studied enough. So, is the Warhammer better than the Scythe when it gets up to top billing? I don't really know yet, so I'm not going to get rid of either of them just yet. Let's go over to the next one. We got all the guns galore. So, the bowler, the blunderbuss, bought from the store. Founders Revolt. I paid for the Founders Pack. I've had that gun from the beginning. It's got great durability, and it will last you all the way through the first level. All the way through, what is it, Stormwood? Stormwood? Yeah, I think so. Let me hop out so I can get my map right. Stonewood. Not Stormwood, Stonewood. There we go. Yeah, so this gun lasts me all the way through Stonewood without a problem. Like, it has been just a fantastic gun. Leveled it up. Haven't needed to do anything with it. It's a good, a good general gun. It's all reliable for me. I know it may take a few more bullets, but I know it'll get the job done. The egg launcher, I haven't started playing around with it yet because I just recently got it. I thought it would be fun for Bunny Brawler Luna to use, so I'm starting to play with ideas now of what should and shouldn't be used. Wait a minute. Oh, I went the wrong... When pressing the wrong buttons... There we go. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, so... I was missing something here. So there we go, we got the Jack's Revenge. This is supposed to be one of the best one-shot pistols in the bloody game. Before, I guess, the Hero rework a couple of months ago, this was supposed to be an ungodly gun with certain people. I guess, who was it? The Beetlejuice, that's it. She was supposed to be really good with it. And then this one here is supposed to be a very good sniper rifle, so I've thought about making up one of these and giving it to maybe my defenders, or using it with, I've got that Bunny Raider Jonesy that does sniper rifle damage, so I might give that to him. And I got multiple Dragoons, I got multiple Betsies, I got the Silent Spectre from the Blockbuster run, which I will be doing right after this. Space Invader, I got Spyglass, I got the Bear, got two of them, one in regular, one in fire. That's could be useful, especially with all these damn Chrome Huskies that came back. Dang you, Epic. Been dealing with those guys for the last 2 months. Alright, there we go. We got the Pepper Sprayer, we've got the Tiny Instrument of Death, and the Vindertech Blaster. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Come on in and I'll do the Blockbuster run with you and we'll get y'all leveled up. We'll probably have to do the first mission twice, but hey, why not? Alrighty then. Let's see. Got more of the Dragoons in purple. Helium shotgun, not too bad. I'm waiting until I level up more before I start working on the Monsoon. I heard that's a really, really good gun. And then, yeah, a whole bunch of spyglasses. And another couple of old Betsies. So you can see I've been getting a lot of those pirate llamas lately. Alright, here we go for survivors. Some of these survivors came in, mostly of the regular llamas, the ones that you get for 50 V-Bucks in the store. Sometimes they come free, sometimes they don't, but I've mostly gotten these two from that setting. Cool. And let's see, I've just been trying to, I haven't quite worked out how all of these should work yet. I think you should keep a lot around because each one has two different components. You know, they've got their personality and then they've got their set bonus. And sometimes you need like 2 or 3 people to get a set bonus ability to work. So, if you can get set bonus ability and the personality all the same, you get a huge bonus. So you should try to keep around a lot of different variations. If you start getting, you know, too many of the same kind, like this one here and this one here, it's good to have extras around because these guys can double up, unlike the heroes. So I can't use Blakebeard and Blakebeard together on a team, but I can use these two survivors on the same team together. So it can be very advantageous to have extras of all of these guys. And so most times as I get down to the bottom, you'll see I don't keep any of the green ones. The reason why is because they're just too weak in just straight stats, so there's no point. So I try to keep most of my runs in the, you know, mythic, legendary, and epic areas. It works. It seems to work better like that. And then I've got my defenders, and I've just been only keeping epic, legendary, and if I ever get any mythic defenders, I haven't even seen any of those. But I boosted one up, so I could at least get one defender who's a rifleman running around. Give him an SMG. Give him a rifle. He's pretty good. And then, as you can see, I've been slowly collecting others. I just haven't beefed them up yet because you need to put down defender pads, and those are only one character per level at this point because I haven't gone into Plankerton and earned the next big upgrade for my level. But what I've noticed is that the game scales to you. So, this is where I'll get into my next point, which is the armory and my backpack. So, I got to admit, I was playing with some of my subscribers, and they dropped me down a few of these really epic guns. But when I was first playing, I wasn't exactly happy with that because I was still in the middle of the tutorial. I didn't want to use any high-level guns that may affect the way gameplay is supposed to be interpreted. So, quick little thing right off the bat. This is a good gun to have during Plankerton, or during Stonewood. This is not. The moment you use a level 130 trap, gun, anything else, oh, they just level it up. Like, I took on a level 9 mini-boss, or epic mini-boss, that couldn't even be taken down by any of these because I scaled up too quickly. A level 9 epic mini-boss. Sure, it was a chrome husk, but, you know, I'm sitting here blasting it with fire damage, and it didn't quite go, you know, it didn't quite work. So, what I would definitely say is stick to the lakes and the rivers you used to. So, if you go up past level 27, you know, be warned. Level 34, because of the blunderbuss and the bowler, way overpowered for Stonewood, but it works. So, I mostly stick with, also depending on the character. So I mostly stick with just the Founders Revolt until I need to upgrade. The reason why the other two are gone is because most of the hero perks that I use are the pirates, so that I can get the most powerful hand weapon in the game, which is the peg leg. Yeah, of course I have to use the peg leg almost every single game I can, unless something changes in the future. and I'll show you all of that as well. And then, of course, I always use the Crossbones Barret for the 16% damage and the healing factor from those coconuts. Gotta love them. And then you've also got the coconut cannonball grenades. Or, yeah, they're cannonball grenades that bounce. So, those are usually what I put in my other two open spots there by my gun, is either the coconuts or the grenades. That takes up one spot, and then I put the peg leg in the other. So that's just my loadout for what I'm doing right now. Just straight up beating people, just killing the husks. Now let's see. I finally opened up storage. As you can see, I got given a lot of traps and whatnot to keep my game going. So I used most of these traps at home base, because I thought they'd be a lot better to use there and not lose inside of levels. Or missions, I mean. But these ones here I kept at, at the actual Storm Shield place, so that, if I ever needed to replace anything, they were ready to go. And all of these I got from subscribers, so I very much appreciate that. It was a very good way to handle Storm Shield defenses, and also doing a couple of war games in a row. I highly, highly appreciate it. The traps level up your characters, like they level up the bad guys against you, so you always have to be careful. You always have to be careful when using them. That's why I try to stick to, you see on the other side there, I have a bunch of 21 level ones, because those are the ones I'd prefer to stick to, so I don't get overpowered. Chars. Got my Deadpool gun mug. So, I don't have this leveled up a lot, but it's got, I try to keep it at full capacity wood, brick, and steel. I just went through a mission not long ago, and so I used up a lot of steel to build traps for war games, so I have to work on that. So I have to still put in a lot. I have to go probably do a solid run actually, I'll just transfer it right now. I'll take that one back. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. I don't want to be completely empty-handed. Alrighty then. Yeah, so we did the schematics, went through the backpack, you guys don't need to... these are all the ones that I've been collecting, but I'm gonna flip them over right now. Good bunch of weapons there to have. Collecting a whole bunch of things while I'm playing games, and, I would say recycle most of these so that you can turn them into your versions, which would make them a lot better. But to each their own, everyone has their own thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go into the presets right now. We'll actually go into my locker. So, we do have, all of the sets. Well, actually, we'll go into the presets first, because I guess that's more important. So, right here, I have preset number 1, which is my standard game character, because I like using the heroes instead of the costumes, and I do call them costumes or skins, whichever way you want to call it, but if I use Bunny Brawler Luna, I get Bunny Brawler Luna's voice. If I use my character, Regen, I get no voice. So it's like, okay, I like hearing when things happen, especially when I'm playing as Blakebeard. His voice is done by Pimento from 9-9. Brooklyn 9-9! So, I love playing as Pimento. And then having Claptrap on his back that talks and talks and talks is just so much fun. But epic. I do have to ask, does Claptrap get paid by the line he says? Because his name is Claptrap, as in you want to shut his mouth. He should be non-stop talking the whole time I'm playing with him. Maybe it happens more in Battle Royale, but you need to fix that for Save the World. He should never shut up. Every time I touch anything, he should be talking his ass off. Or his half-assed off. Or his shiny metal ass. Whatever. So, I have this set up as my general play theory, you know. Then, I bought the Deadpool pack and the X-Force so that I had my little special team. So now, I have my Constructor, I have my Outlander, I have my Ninja, and I have my Soldier. So that's where I, you know, throw in the special gameplay stuff. And then, yeah, one of my buddies got me the Borderlands pack on the computer, which came with the Psycho. So, yes, I do not mind throwing the Psycho in there every once in a while and just run around Stormwood, run around wherever, and just collect stuff. You know, just be the Horde, be the Psycho. Now, for some reason, I've been running into a little problem where they won't let me change the name at the top. I got Regen to change, but I have not been able to reset these into the other names again, like Storyline and Constructor, Outlander, Ninja, you know. I might actually call him Soldier and let him do that. So, let's see. I guess, I mean, last thing I could have a look at is these wonderful wraps that I've been slowly collecting during my 60 days of gameplay. This is the only one that I got from Travis Scott, because as much as it says it's Goosebumps, and it might be a rare wrap in the future, to me, that looks like an upgraded version of Hot Wheels. The dark blue, the red and yellow flames look so good. And of course, I had to get the Deadpool wrap. It looks a little funny on some things because the eyes are somewhat in the wrong spot sometimes. And then I got this one to play around with so I could have some different designs for the Deadpool logo. Doesn't look too bad. It's the Banner Brigade wrap, so that doesn't look too bad. And then since I played last season, I got most of the character wraps from, you know, Kitty and Midas, and this is supposed to be for one of the henchmen, but it works really well for Domino, so I just keep it for her. Midas's Revenge color, Sky's color. This one is from Tiantina, one of my favorite characters. The Fry Angles, we got that from doing trivia stuff, which actually looks really cool. Shadow Steel, just picked that one up the other day. Got Spabanana Nanners. And then I got the Stinger wrap because it's a nice copper and blue color put together, kind of orangey, kind of blue. And so if they ever come out with other designs in the future, you know, that's an interesting one. I got a few more wraps I gotta find, like something nice for, you know, I got one for Deadpool, but I could really use some other wraps for the other characters too. Maybe even like I wish I could find like a super rusty wrap, and then I'd put that on the Bandit. So many good stuff. Alright, yeah, I guess I could show what I've earned in here. I got the Travis Scott Season 2 set there by going to the show and checking them out. I got my Deadpool loading screen, which I tend to use a lot of the time now that I have it for specifically playing this game. Then we got a few really good other ones that came out this season as well. I like that one a lot. I like the Harvest. That one looks really good. Not the biggest fan of all the Ghost and Shadow ones. Like, I thought that one was kind of basic. Wait a minute, that was the wrong button. First of all, I had toggled favorites. That's one of my favorite skins there. That one was okay, but I got a little bored of it. That one's okay too, but I didn't... Sky's okay, but I didn't really find her to be a great character. I use this one when I'm playing as Midas. Eye of the Storm Llama looks great. Earn dungeons from playing dungeons. Dangerous Waters. The shark swims at midnight. Oh, that was such a beautiful, beautiful design right there. Boss fight, and then we're all the way back up. So I think that is the end of all of that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, oh wow, dang, been talking about this one for a while already. Well, let's head over to, as you can see, yep, there's my ticket number and how many llamas I'll get so far, but I'll have to work more on those. And here we are over in the items list, and as you can see, yeah, there's Chromium Ramirez that I still need to get, and Freebooter Ken. These are two that I don't have. I did have a hybrid, but I put him into my collection book, and then you can't get him back out, so it was like, eh. But he was one of the characters I was trying to get for the ninjas anyways, so I put him in the collection book. I wasn't actually looking to use him. And there's that second copy of Bunny Brawler Luna, the Egg Launcher, and Rabbit Raider Jonesy. Those three I've already picked up, so I'm not going to buy them again. I'm not going to buy them again because I need to get Chromium Ramirez and Freebooter Ken first, so that I at least have a copy of everybody that's on here. At least one copy of everyone that's on here, and then go from there. Before... Except for Blakebeard. Anytime you see an epic anything, grab it. Because it will not be coming back anytime soon. So when I grab my two epics, I grab my two epics. So let's see. The weekly items change. They're going to be changing in 48 hours. Not the biggest fan of doing, event changes and, store changeovers. So blah, blah, blah. And over here in the store, I guess if I read the tweets right, I guess in the future we'll be getting a Teddy shooting character. I guess it's a robot. It's a robot cuddle bear, I guess. So it'll be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the gaming right now. I'm going to be doing a bunch of quest logs and everything else, so I think that's the best I can show you for right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess, as I said before, this is my hero loadouts. I talked about them while I was dealing with my heroes. So some things work together, some things don't. It all depends on what I'm trying to work with. So you gotta mix and match quite a bit. And as you can see down here, Adrenaline Rush and Stationary Hover Turret. So far I found those to be the best two for just starting out players. As you can see, I'm only level 24. Not that big. But yeah, so I'm gonna slowly start working on these guys. I'll get more into Plankerton and do more of the rest of it to see if I can upgrade my characters. So, but I thought that'd be fun. So I will end the video here. So it's been real. It's been fun. It's even been real fun. But I got to go and actually do some gaming. So, yeah. Peace.